No comments so far. I think I move on to the next one, which is actually a aircraft. This SU-35S, I think it is. Just came out, I think yesterday. It's not a full version yet. It's kind of in the in an alpha or beta, in a beta version, I'd say. It's made by John Spartan and Saul, same outstanding add-on makers who already created multiple add-ons for the ARMA series, and the F-18 for ARMA 3, which you probably know already. It's also on our server, available for you to fly. Pretty nice aircraft, really outstanding work they do there. And yeah, they just released that flanker. It is in the OPFOR faction though, because yeah, it's a Russian aircraft. Should be somewhere here. SU-35 Flanker E. Just gonna place one right here and take it out for a spin. Just read a comment there. Do you think the old Insurgency game tabs will work with these maps? No, not without modifying them, because the game mode itself has not much to do with the map rather than the engine of the game. So just using an old map will not make the scripts and everything work 100% when being ported over. So just, yeah, you will have to rework them and then they might work. I'll just want to hop into camera. So this is how it looks from the outside. Pretty sweet. See here, I think it's the Russian Air Force star, some sort of digital camo on it. It is pretty big, as you can see. It's a rather huge aircraft, like a one-seater, so just one pilot and no weapons officer. Yeah, it comes with a full set of weapons, or new weapons, you know. We can just check that, because also this add-on features the service menu, as you might know it from the F-18 mod. So whenever you're near a hangar, as I am here, or I think an ammo truck works too, you've got the service option, a service menu option in your actions, in your action menu, and then you get to this menu here. Right now you only got the arming menu available. So you see the aircraft from the front. You can rearm it, so it will just reset the loadout you have on it so far. You can repair, refuel it. You can select predefined loadouts such as combat, close air support, multi-role, combat air patrol, or you can set it to empty, remove all weapons, and use it for training flights or something like that. You can also create your individual loadouts. For every weapon pods, you get options to select either empty or a missile type. As I said, it's a complete new set of weapons for this aircraft. It's like Russian missiles and whatnot. I don't really know which one is which. Usually on the wingtips you got anti-air missiles, and then here on the underwing you could choose between Archer and Addon. No idea which one is which. Yeah, here then catch. So the heavier the missile is, the bigger, and the closer it has to be to the core of the aircraft, obviously. But I don't know which one is long range air to air, short range air to air, or air to ground. I will have to test that. Here S8 rockets, again something else, no clue what it is. So you can choose that and then apply loadout, which I'm not going to do now. With the F-18 you have a paint scheme library. This is not yet available for the SU, but as I read in the release notes, is that there will be multiple paint schemes available here in the next update. So that's something that will come. Also options and pilot's manual is not yet ready to be used, but a few things do work, or most of the things do work, and some others will be added with the next, or quite a few actually will be added with the next release or the next update of this add-on. So also the cockpit view, pretty sweet, pretty detailed. You don't have like clickable buttons yet, but I think that's something they're working on. I think that's what I read. If you turn this baby on, you got a nice HUD. The displays are not yet working, but also that is something that should be added in the future. You got options, you got afterburner, which I'm not gonna use now, obviously. You can use flaps, like semi-full flaps. You can retract the gear once off the ground. You got, you can have like regular lights, you have collision lights, yeah, all that. So a few of those features are already added and working. You see also the rear view mirror. They are they're not coded correctly, as I see, because you guys know how a mirror works. If I look to the right, the head on the mirror should do the same, but here the head looks to the other side. But yeah, you see something in the rear also, the side mirrors here. Nice feature, freaking alien sitting there, cool. All right, let's yeah, let's take it for a spin. Taxing works. Nice feature here. If you look at the model, I use paddles to steer. You know, so you see the rear wings, whatever, moving, as well as the exhausts. You know, so this is probably realistic for this aircraft, and should add or should increase the maneuverability. So this is pretty nice. Let's align her here. Some flaps. Adjusting my joystick. Off we go. Joystick movement also visible here on the model. Oh man, you fat ass. Track here. I wonder why I move my head around so here is because I use track AR. Yeah, so we're flying. Also the cockpit is cool, you know, the glass of the canopy has some sort of like scratches in it. That is looking fine. The HUD displays real-time information, airspeed, probably altitude above ground, not sea level but ground probably. Yeah, upwards, downwards angle, attitude. Weapons crosshair. So that all seems to be working just fine. The sound is kind of standard, I'd say, nothing fancy about it. To be honest, I haven't tried it with the sound mod yet, but I don't think it will change something. Weapons, okay, we have a 30mm cannon, only 150 rounds. Let's fire some of those. Yeah, it sounds alright. Now, again, the missiles, I don't really know which missile is which, and I don't have any targets to shoot at right now. But we got a bunch of missiles, so probably get the ground ones. And then you got master safe, in case you have a kind of a ninja trigger finger at times, you can activate the master safe. You got flares. I think missile approaching warning system is supposed to be added also in the next upgrade. But it's definitely already playable, this add-on to this aircraft. If you like giving it a try, go ahead. It's looking good. I don't think it's on withSix already, but you can download from the BS forums. I think they added the link there. And also from Armaholic. That's where I got it from. Yeah, looking good. You also got the heat effects, you know, as you know them from ARMA 2, and you should have wave betrayal effects. Sometimes. Yeah, there you go. See them on, maybe you can not even see them on the live stream because of the quality, but you definitely got wave betrayal effects on hard turns. The aircraft is pretty maneuverable, and what I really like is how everything works. You know, the working flaps, they move really, and also the engine, the exhaust there, they just go crazy depending on what you do. But I guess this is how the aircraft works in real life as well. No, yeah, everything works just fine. For the beta version, definitely fun to play. I'm not going to do any fighting now, I just wanted to show you that this add-on is out, that it's available. It is in the OPFOR faction, therefore if you use the F-18 as well, you can create yourself some decent dogfights now with two outstanding aircraft to fight against each, yeah, you know, against other aircraft in aerial combat. Well, you can obviously also place them empty on the map and pop it as a loop for you. That is up to you. Okay, I think I'm done here with the stream. I just wanted to show you those two add-ons because I haven't done much in the last few weeks because I was way too busy with setting up my my gaming community. But yeah, Happy New Year again. Thanks if you guys who were watching, and thanks to everyone who's watching on YouTube afterwards. Not much more to say unless yeah, have a good start of the new year. Join us on our game server, ARMA 3 game server, 161st WeSor. Find us on Steam. I will also link that in the description below. And have a good day. Maverick out. No comments so far. I think I'll move on to the next one, which is actually a aircraft. This Su-35S, I think it is. Just came out, I think yesterday. It's not a full version yet. It's kind of in the do with the map rather than the engine of the game. So just using an old map will not make the scripts and everything work 100% when being ported over. So just, yeah, you will have to rework them and then they might work. I'll just want to hop into camera, place one right here and take it out for a spin. Just read a comment there. Do you think the old Insurgency game tabs will work with these maps? No, not without modifying them, because the game mode itself has not much. Pretty nice aircraft, really outstanding work they do there. And yeah, they just released that Su flanker. It is in the OPFOR faction though, because yeah, it's a Russian aircraft. Should be somewhere here. Su-35 flanker E. Just gonna in an alpha or beta, in a beta version, I'd say. It's made by John Spartan and Saul, same outstanding add-on makers who already created multiple add-ons for the ARMA series, and the F-18 for ARMA 3, which you probably know already. It's also on our server, available for you to fly.